The Mauryan Empire stands as a testament to the power of ambition and strategic brilliance in ancient India. Emerging from the fertile plains of the Gangetic Valley, this empire, under the leadership of Chandragupta Maurya, would reshape the political landscape of the Indian subcontinent. Born into uncertain circumstances shrouded in legend and historical debate, Chandragupta Maurya's early life hints at a destiny intertwined with greatness. Some accounts depict him as a member of a marginalized community, while others whisper of royal connections. Regardless of his origins, Chandragupta possessed an unyielding will and an astute political mind. He recognized the vulnerability of the weakened Nanda dynasty, which then held sway over much of northern India. Capitalizing on this opportunity, Chandragupta, aided by his astute advisor Chanakya, orchestrated a brilliant campaign to usurp the Nanda throne. This marked the beginning of the Mauryan Empire, a dynasty destined to leave an enduring legacy on India's cultural and political tapestry. Chandragupta Maurya's ascent to power was marked by a series of decisive military campaigns. With Chanakya's strategic guidance and the loyalty of his growing army, he challenged established rulers and expanded his domain. His forces swept across northern India, consolidating control over the Gangetic plains and securing vital trade routes. The Nanda army, though formidable, proved no match for Chandragupta's strategic genius and the disciplined might of his forces. Victories against regional governors and local chieftains further solidified his authority, establishing the Mauryan Empire as the dominant force in northern India. However, Chandragupta's ambitions extended beyond the plains of the Ganges. He directed his attention westward towards the rich provinces of the Indus Valley. This region, then under the control of the Greek satraps left in the wake of Alexander the Great's conquests, presented a new challenge and a valuable prize. The clash between Chandragupta and the Greeks would prove to be a pivotal moment in Indian history. Following Chandragupta's momentous reign, his son Bindusara inherited a vast and powerful empire. While historical sources provide limited details about Bindusara's personality and reign, it is clear that he was an effective ruler who consolidated the Mauryan Empire's hold over its territories. He focused on maintaining internal stability, ensuring the smooth functioning of the administrative systems put in place by his father. Bindusara also continued the Mauryan tradition of military expansion. He led campaigns southwards, extending the empire's frontiers deeper into the Deccan Plateau. These campaigns brought new territories and resources under Mauryan control, further enhancing the empire's wealth and prestige. Although not as renowned as his father or his son, Bindusara played a crucial role in solidifying the Mauryan Empire's position as the dominant power in the Indian subcontinent. His reign served as a bridge between the empire's founding and its golden age under his son, Ashoka the Great. Ashoka, Bindusara's son, is undoubtedly the most renowned Mauryan ruler. Ascending the throne after a period of intrigue and possible conflict, Ashoka inherited a vast empire primed for further expansion. In the early years of his reign, Ashoka demonstrated the same military prowess that characterized his grandfather, Chandragupta. He launched a successful campaign against the kingdom of Kalinga, located on the eastern coast of India. The Kalinga War, while a resounding military victory for Ashoka, proved to be a profound turning point in his life. The immense suffering and bloodshed he witnessed filled him with remorse and led him to question the very nature of conquest and kingship. This transformative experience led Ashoka to embrace the teachings of Buddhism. He renounced violence as a tool of state policy and instead adopted the path of Dharma, a concept encompassing righteousness, non-violence, and social welfare. Ashoka's conversion to Buddhism was not merely a personal transformation, it became the guiding principle of his reign. Ashoka's embrace of Dharma manifested in a series of remarkable edicts inscribed on pillars and rock faces throughout his empire. These edicts, some of the earliest surviving examples of Indian writing, proclaimed his commitment to non-violence, social justice, and religious tolerance. They urged his subjects to live virtuous lives, respecting all living beings and adhering to moral principles. Ashoka's edicts went beyond mere pronouncements. He actively sought to implement his ideals through concrete actions. He established hospitals for both humans and animals, planted trees along roads to provide shade for travelers, and encouraged the development of irrigation systems to improve agricultural productivity. Recognizing the importance of spreading his message beyond the empire's borders, Ashoka sent emissaries to distant lands, carrying the teachings of Buddhism to Sri Lanka, Central Asia, and even the Mediterranean world. Through these multifaceted efforts, Ashoka left an indelible mark on Indian history and beyond, becoming a symbol of enlightened rule and a pivotal figure in the global spread of Buddhism. Following Ashoka's death, the Mauryan Empire entered a period of gradual decline. While the empire remained a significant power for several decades, it faced challenges both internally and externally. Ashoka's successors lacked his charisma and political acumen, and the centralized administrative system he had carefully constructed began to weaken. Regional governors asserted greater autonomy, and the empire's hold over its vast territories gradually loosened. The successors of Ashoka, while attempting to uphold his principles of Dharma, faced difficulties in maintaining the same level of social welfare and religious propagation that characterized his reign. The Mauryan Empire, once a beacon of unity and prosperity, faced growing internal pressures that would eventually contribute to its downfall. The Mauryan Empire, despite its relatively short span, left an enduring legacy on Indian art, architecture, and literature. Ashoka's pillars, adorned with intricate carvings and surmounted by animal capitals, stand as testament to the empire's architectural prowess. These pillars, scattered across the subcontinent, serve not only as proclamations of Ashoka's edicts, but also as remarkable feats of engineering and artistry. The Mauryan period also witnessed the construction of impressive stupas, large dome-shaped structures built to house Buddhist relics. These stupas, such as the Great Stupa at Sanchi, became important pilgrimage sites and centers of Buddhist learning. In the realm of literature, the Mauryan era saw the composition of the Arthashastra, a treatise on statecraft and political philosophy attributed to Chanakya, Chandragupta's advisor. This text provides valuable insights into the political thought and administrative practices of the Mauryan court. At its zenith, the Mauryan Empire encompassed a vast swathe of the Indian subcontinent, stretching from the Hindu Kush Mountains in the northwest to the Bay of Bengal in the east, and from the Himalayas in the north to the Deccan Plateau in the south. This vast empire encompassed a diverse array of geographical regions, from the fertile plains of the Ganges to the arid deserts of Rajasthan and the coastal regions of eastern India. The empire's geographical extent facilitated trade and cultural exchange, connecting various parts of the subcontinent and fostering a sense of unity. The Mauryan rulers recognized the importance of maintaining efficient communication and transportation networks across their vast domain. They constructed roads, established rest houses for travelers, and maintained a system of couriers to relay messages between the capital and the provinces. The decline and eventual fall of the Mauryan Empire can be attributed to a confluence of factors. The successors of Ashoka lacked his political skills and were unable to maintain the centralized administrative system that had been the bedrock of the empire's stability. Regional governors became increasingly independent, eroding the central authority of the Mauryan rulers. The empire's vast size, while initially a source of strength, became a liability as maintaining control, and communication over such a vast territory proved increasingly challenging. Economic factors also played a role, as the cost of maintaining a large army and bureaucracy placed a strain on the empire's resources. The final blow to the Mauryan Empire came from the Shunga dynasty, a powerful family that originated in central India. Pushyamitra Shunga, a general in the Mauryan army, seized power in a coup, ending the Mauryan dynasty and ushering in a new era in Indian history.